space for me. I'm out here, girl. I'm back up in the street. So I don't really got time to fuss and fight no more with you. Really got time to fuss and fight no more. Why you tripping, baby? You know you ain't like it. Acting like you know what's up, but you ain't psychic. Told you nothing going down, but you ain't like it. I told you nothing going down when you excited. So if you want a song, go and get the one. Show me the money, get the money, let's go down, down. Make it up. When we make it up, make it up, make it up. Make it up, then we make it up, then we. You out this world, need some space for me. I'm out here, girl. I'm back up in the street. So I don't really got time to fuss and fight.
No more with you. Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys. Happy belated Valentine's Day. I was going to have this earlier, but I just didn't have the energy. And no energy at all, man. I didn't have anything. How's everybody doing? Y'all come on in. Sit down a minute. Let's have a little chit chat. Y'all come in and sit down a minute. Y'all, I have decided that I don't care no more. I don't care. I will no longer allow useless drama on the YouTube streets manipulate my life anymore. Brandon Filippini, what you doing, my friend? Brandon! What are you doing up this late? Y'all, there's so much useless drama on these YouTube streets. And I promise you one thing. I will no longer take time out of my dadgum day for these crazy people on the YouTube streets. No. These people, my sister for one, no more for that bitch. I'm done with her drama. She wants it all. Let her have it, honey. Let her have it all. I'm done with it all. But I won't stop my journeys for the missing and exploited kids. I will not do that, guys. I will not stop my journey for the missing and exploited kids. That's something I feel passionate about. I'm not doing it. How you been, Brandon Filippini? I've always loved saying Brandon's last name. Filippini. Brandon's an old friend. And Ernie Shell's cousin. I'm kidding. Are you really? I thought you told me that one time. Let's see. Really, Brandon? That's pretty cool. I'm getting old. I have to have glasses. But are you Ernie Shell's cousin, Brandon? Well, let me say hi to everybody real quick. There's Little Miss Sunshine. Sweet Sunshine. There's Sharon Shelton. Hey, Sharon Shelton. Michelle Davis. Hey, beautiful. Tina. Beth Ann. Hey, Beth Ann. There's Chloe Jane. What is it? Oh, you're not certain of that? Lord, he's a sheet show is what he is. Brandon, he's a sheet show. I haven't flew with him much lately. I haven't said nothing to him or anything. Absolutely. 100% Ronald 2024. I wouldn't claim it either if I were you, Brandon Filippini. I see you later. I'm south of the Richmond, Virginia. Oh, are you right now? Damn, you're everywhere. Didn't you get to stay home with your honey tonight? You're everywhere. Hey, Bootsy. How are you, Bootsy Boo? Happy Valentine's Day to you guys, too. My Valentine's Day's kind of been a rough one. A little depressed, dude. A little depressed. It's kind of like, well, I bet you thought y'all think about each other. She's a pretty little thing, Brandon. I'm proud of you. Not that she's a pretty little thing. She seems to be a sweet girl. And she's cute. She's cute as a button. Hi, Queenie. My wrench, my wrench, my wrench, my wrench, my wrench. Sorry for the way your sister treats you. She seems. I know, my wrench. I'm so tired of her. Oh, I'm just not going to give her any more of my power. I got no more left, y'all. I was mentally drained after last night, and nobody should have to feel that way. But I've already been sick, but I was mentally drained after last night. I don't plan on doing that no more. If people don't want to be my friend, that's okay. They don't have to be my friend. I got plenty of other ones that love me. It won't stop me in my travels and what I'm doing. It won't stop me what I'm doing and who I hang out with and who I choose to love and all that. It's not going to do that. It's not going to do it. Ain't going to do it. Happy hippie! Hey, K Blanks. Hey, that I'm not going to no more. My wrench. I blocked her from everything. Hey, tough love. I'm just, if yeah, I'm not gonna do it no more. Hey, she ran call my third. Woo! Hey, Chloe Jade. Everybody's coming up in here tonight. Whistle while you lurk knows her whistle. She knows. That's her whistle. I just plan on just having a good night tonight. I've had a rough day today. It's not been a very good day. And I don't plan on focusing any more negative crap. There's nothing that makes me madder is when somebody accuses me something that I didn't do. When somebody uses me as an excuse and accuses me of something that I didn't do, that pisses me off more than anything. Ronald says, positive vibes, positive vibes. Did y'all have a good Valentine's Day? Did you get any good stuff? Did you get your love and your kisses or some kind of a acknowledgement of love? Hey, unapproachable. Thank you, unapproachable. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to you guys, everybody. I have been depressed all day. Honestly, guys. Super duper depressed. I'm such a big blah this evening. Goodness gracious. Y'all thought y'all was gonna get some jinkies after dark or something. Y'all come into Jinky's sad Jinky's. I know, I know. Well, I'm typically optimistic on Valentine's Day. Oh, really, Bethany? That's cool. Stop it, Brandon. Is that let me see, I can put my glasses on. I'm too old these days to see what that is. Is that a tiny violin? Oh, tiny violin playing the saddest of songs. If Chewie called me a troll, I was offended because she left out King of Trolls. Right, Ronald, right. I don't know about you, Brendan. Hey, Marita. I need to change these ugly glasses, y'all. I need to get up and change them because I hate these glasses and I can't see out of them, so I don't know why I even got them. Stop, be happy. Don't worry. Jinkies, can you please release the cake picture? Trina, I can't. Not right now. Hey, Nico, what you doing, Nico? Chip cat. I'm sorry you're depressed. You sounded so happy. I feel a lot better now than I did earlier. I was sitting on Chewy's and I was crying. Nobody seen me or heard me. But I was depressed earlier. But I let all this shit get to me. You know, I let it all get to me and I get all wound up and nobody else cares. Nobody cares. So why should I care? Pay for the cake picture. If you stayed married to your first husband, would have been married for this year, honestly, tomorrow would have made 16 years if I'd have stayed married to my husband, ex husband now. If I'd have stayed married, I'd have been married for 16 years. Yep. Me and Sun King. Me and Sun King. But there's other people in my life before Sun King and after Sun King now. So, hey, Brett, where you been? Hey, C Care. Hold on, I gotta get my other glasses, y'all. I can't even see out of these anyway. Hold on, I'm still here. I'm just behind the camera. I gotta grab my glasses. So let's talk about love tonight, guys. Y'all want to talk about love, past, present, future? Have you ever loved somebody so much that they broke your heart so much you lost like weight and you went wild and went crazy? Let's talk about it. Y'all wanna? There's this one person I used to talk to a lot, We was really, really good friends. And we went there. And then we stopped talking for a while. And it hurt my feelings and broke my heart. So do y'all got them kind of people before? Have y'all ever had anybody like that before in your life? Let's talk about it, y'all. Let's put the after dark sign on this one. Let's talk about it. Y'all wanna? I'm trying to find my glasses. My good glasses that I can see out of. I've been like, let's talk about it. It's Valentine's Day stuff anyway. What the hell? I found my glasses. Tell ya, Skylar, you just came in from outside. Don't bark at me anymore. And you just ate. Y'all, my dog is aggravating the piss fire out of me. I gotta get these ugly glasses off. Go sit down in your bed. Go on. You ain't going out to whore around. No, you're not. I know there's a boy dog out there, and you ain't going out there. My dog wants to be a whore, y'all. Where you at, Dynamite? I seen her in here a minute ago. Y'all, I'm a mess. Don't look at me. I'm a mess. I got my Daphne glasses on. I'm a mess. But anyway, have y'all ever uh have you ever why ain't you coming up, Dynamite? Hussy? Let's ask these questions to y'all. I mean, Nick just got home from work. Oh, okay. Have you ever, you had a 5 year relationship? You had a 5 year relationship that turned out. Listen, y'all, I dated a midget for 3 years. 3 years. 3 freaking years I was with a midget. Yeah, I got y'all beat. You've been catfished. Oh, I'm gonna put that up there. Let me see what everybody's got to say here real quick. I don't know. All men are the same. No disrespect, but there's no soulmates. You don't think if there's such thing as soulmates? My daughter recently had her first breakup, and it was sad for a couple of days. I told her his loss. Look, this person know that I'm talking about. They were my best friend. I genuinely loved them. I loved them. We talked all the time. It broke my heart in two. And it broke my heart in two when they just kind of ghosted me. I mean, I think I lost. I went out and partied after that real hard, and I lost like 75 pounds because I was kind of chunky. I was, I got down pretty little after that, so I thank them for that. But you know, that stuff happens. People come and people go in your life, but this person's still in my life. We're still friends, and you know, hold on, I gotta read y'all's comments. Doozy Doo, what's up, Doozy Doo? My Doozy! Hey, Turtle Madness 24. Let's see. Yes, Beth Ann just looking for. Okay, never mind. I've been married 23 years, and it's all for nothing at this point. Well, I was thinking about that the other day of how much I put into my marriage and how much work I did, and now I feel like Man, why did I do all that shit for? It's over with now. Dizzy's still young though. Ain't you, Dizzy do? 35. Hey, Tam. Coupon Mama. You must have been dating one of my cousins. They're all midgets. Listen, that midget cheated on me. That damn midget cheated on me. Yes. I cheated on him though. In touch with him on Facebook. His mom broke his. Oh, really? Wow. Always did lose weight, been there. If that don't, they don't accept you at your worst. Ah, hold on, guys. I don't like it when my doorbell ring thingy rings. Just a bunch of damn cats out there. Yeah, there's so many cats out there. And my dog's in heat. She's being a whore. Wants to go outside over a minute. I have to stop her. Hey, you gal. Hey, honey. Hi, Choo Choo. What's up, Choo Choo? But now, honestly, guys, I if you do you have do you believe in soulmates? Now I'm gonna put that up as that's gonna be my first question tonight. Do you believe in soulmates? And I'm gonna put that out. That's gonna be my first. Hold on. I'm gonna make a poll. Okay, there's the first poll. Do you believe in soulmates? Everybody's saying yes. For almost 7 years, we met in the 80s, high school. Wow, that's cool. Oh, I'm sorry, Doozy Doo. Been married to mine for 44 years. Wow. I dated this guy that was so ugly. I thought he ain't going to cheat on me. Guess who got food? That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Been married to my soulmate for 43 years. Wow. Listen, this the midget that I dated, he's a little fella. He's a real little fella. And he, you know, I don't understand. I met mine at Cupid 12 years old. Really? Denise, hey honey. Aha. Lord. Hey Gigi. Look at everybody. Hey horse woman. Look at everybody been with their soulmates. I'm sorry, Patty Graham. Secretary's more interesting. Ooh. Denise said I was married to mine for 43 years. Y'all, I got all kinds of. Y'all have all been blessed, is what that is. You've been blessed. Because not everybody's had soulmates. Blessed. Mm. Yes, you guys have been blessed. I played the. I love you guys. Well, not everybody's been blessed. That's for sure. I mean, I was just thinking about the other day. I was married 16 years, and I feel like it was just all a waste. But it really wasn't. I had a child, and we did the married thing, and you know. But when you get married to somebody, you think I'm gonna be with this person for the rest of my life, and when it falls apart, I didn't know how devastating it would be to restart back over my life again. I had no idea. I had no idea. I was a single mom for 25 years. I never dated anybody until she turned 18. Wow, that's awesome, Whistle. I'm highly blessed. Best husband in the world. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. Maybe I was too busy reading my kids too picky. They say play a fool too many times. I just don't know, y'all. I'm just like, I've had a lot of soul searching this year for sure. My life has just been crazy this year, which I was single for a long time. I feel that you cross paths with people who touch your soul, align with our spirit's five chemicals. You're right, Brandon. You're right, Brandon. You're right, buddy. Brandon's always been one of them touchy feely, in depth dudes. Yeah. But certain people stick with you for the rest of your life. They do. You can't get them out of your system, even though you're not per se in love with them or you care about them for the rest of your life. That's for sure. I'm actually my husband's wife for he got his first two wives cheating. Oh wow. Yeah. So do you not believe so most of you all have your soulmates already in here. There's only a few of y'all that has never had a soulmate or feel like you've had a soulmate. Ah, sorry, horsewoman. Brandon, have you ever had a soulmate? Thank you, Choo Choo. Thank you for gifting a membership. Brandon seems to be the boy in the room tonight. Let's ask these boys what they have you ever had a soulmate? I know a part of your history, so don't tell everybody too much. But have you ever had a soulmate? Because I know that you dated a high school sweetheart for years. Max was a 16 years. Really? My husband are opposite as day and night. Really? Let's see what Brenda says. But it seems to aggravate me to think that there is one out there, that special one that is perfect in every way and everything just flows completely. So, do you think that there's someone out there like that for everybody? Guys, I mean, do you honestly think that there's somebody out there like that? Honestly. That perfect somebody that just flows with you completely. If you haven't already got that perfect somebody, and a lot of you guys got that perfect somebody. He told me he remembered me as a little girl when we went to my aunt's house. 15. I said no. Hey, Duchess. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Miley. Valentine's Day to you. Happy Valentine's Day. Um, but have you, I mean, like, is that what it's all about? I mean, is it the flow? Is that what a soulmate is? Is it somebody that you just know, that you just click into, and you just know that they are somebody that you want to be with for the rest of your life? But does it fall apart when you get married sometimes? Yeah, I think it does. Can that be your feel like your soulmate when you first marry them? I don't know, guys. I feel like when I got married because my life was going by so quickly and I wanted a child. And I rushed my marriage that I got into instead of taking a minute and seeing if it was really a true fit. But now I don't even look because we'll never be another. My cousin said since, oh, really, Denise? And make it work for things to get hard. But what if you don't have the feelings from the get go? Like I said, when I first got married, now this ain't taken away from my marriage. Um, I rushed it. I didn't take time to. Um, I didn't take time. I wanted my son. I wanted a child. Hey, Jester Pekin. I wanted a child. I wanted the playhouse stuff. I wanted all that stuff, and I didn't take time to um, see if that's something that's going to last. To me, a soulmate is the one that stands beside you in the darkest times. I think for everyone is different. When they turn 40 and feel like they've missed out on sex. Wait a minute, hold on. With someone else. Oh, Lord. I don't know. I got married at 17. He was my world until I was 21. Divorced because he was a cheater. Hmm. I mean, like, there's been a few people that I've actually considered my yin to my yang, like I said, in my day. And yeah, there's this one guy that I dated off and on for about 10 years. And he was literally, I don't know, my everything. I let him do so much shit to me. Like he cheated. He got he cheated. Well, we was kind of like off and on, so it wasn't like all relationship. But he cheated. Um, and I would just be like, "I love you. I can't live without you," type stuff. That's all. I mean, just literally, I was like, literally, like, I never let anyone have that much control over me in my whole life. But this guy, he could just, he was gorgeous. He was so flip flopping gorgeous. And what am I saying? He is flip flopping gorgeous still. And he was like, is like, well, was like, back then it was in my 20s, early 30s. And the night before I got married to Sun King, um, well, the day before I seen him at Walmart, he was always the one that I never wanted to let go of. And he tried to come to my house the night before I got married to Sun King, and I finally had to let him go. I didn't answer the door. He was trying to talk me out of it. Hey, D Lucky, where you been? I dated one guy 2 years, and thank God every day I didn't marry him. We was engaged. He broke up with me, and I'm so glad now. Oh yeah, you have to love equally. Won't work. Yeah. Well, that guy was literally my everything. Oh, he was the hottest thing around. I'm telling you, he was beautiful. And he still is. Daisy tried to get on him before. And he tried, but not only that, he was my best friend at the time. He was, yeah, my best friend at the time. No, Chibley's still around. No, 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 no. Chibley's still good. No, no, no. This is about past, guys. Just about past. Happy Valentine's Day, D Lucky. That's not love, Jinkies. My second marriage was gorgeous, and he wanted to control me. This guy was like, is still very beautiful. But he was not for me. Um, he's married now, y'all. He's married to a girl that's about 10 years younger than me. And he ended up having a few kids with her and a few kids with some other woman. And he has a total of like 5 kids. But boy, mm, back when I was in my early 20s and early 30s before I got married to Sun King, if I would have let him in my house that night, I wouldn't have got married to Sun King. And Sun King knows that. That was the king. Sun King knows that. But I respect his marriage and um, everything. So, you know, out of respect for his marriage, I don't, you know, no. Even though he was my best friend, I had to walk away. Romance has no age limit. I know, but like, at 16 years of marriage, do you know how many nights I prayed off thoughts about that person? I was like, that person, mm-mm. But, and I was thinking to myself, I had to pray off thoughts because, but that was early on in the marriage and stuff and stuff. And Sun King did the same thing. Sun King's girlfriend that he's got right now is, they talked and he bought her flowers and stuff before him and I got together. So they had a history before him and I got together. So I have seen so many people in their 70s and 80s getting back together and marrying. That's so funny. Um, I've had. Do you? Okay, so here's another question. Let me see what the. Okay, so here's another question. Okay, let's read the. Says, do you believe in soulmates? 73% out of 64 votes says yes. 28% says no. Okay, now I've got another question for y'all. Y'all hit that like button right quick. If you don't care, hit that like button real quick. This is the golden question right here. Do you think do you think can a man and women, a man and a woman be just friends? Can they be just friends? There we go. There's the poll for that. Can a man and a woman just be friends? Can they be friends? Oh, that's beautiful, Denise. Still not married, though. He has never been married. I finally had to let go of that person that I was talking about. I finally had to let go of the fantasy. I think it was more fantasy than anything. I had to let go of it. It was eating me alive. I was praying him off of, and stuff. So I finally had to let go. So the question that I put out there just now was, can a man and a woman just be friends without going there? Can a man and a woman just be friends without having some sort of romantic thought about each other? Most of my friends are guys, nothing but friends. Okay, Maggie. I won't play with his leg again, I promised. Oh my gosh, Cherry, I'm telling him you said that. I said, absolutely. We all right for wrong. I can't be, I can be, but my husband can't. My best friend is male, and he's not gay. He has a wife. He's my hoochie daddy. We call him. Even my husband does. Is he ugly? Lone Star? Do you have any kind of attraction to him? That's the truth. Can a man and a woman just be friends? Go ahead and put it in the chat too. I want to say, can a man and a woman just be friends and not go there? I said we was going to talk about love tonight, guys, and that's what we're doing. Shut up, Brandon. Can they, Brandon? Can a man and a woman just be friends? Okay. They can. They can. My hubby died in December. Knew he had to. No, Trina says no. What about two people that do you think? Okay, hold on. Can a man and a woman just be friends? It depends on who pulls the friend zone card first. I don't know, y'all. It, I, I mean, I've got a lot. I thought that they couldn't be, But I've got a lot of friends that are just friends. I don't see them that way. Maybe when I was in my 20s, I don't know. Let's see what Lori Shorthouse said. But Brandon, I think it also has to do with other things too. This has been a debate tonight that I had talked to somebody about. So this is nothing new. And we're going to talk about love tonight because it's Valentine's Day love. So there are clear circumstances, but I think absolutely believe they can. That's good to know, Brandon. My best friend, when I was younger, before I met my husband, wanted to date me, and I said it would mess up our friendship. We are still friends. Chat. I can say from experience, don't ever go there with a BFF because it can hurt your feelings when that person ghosts you. Hmm. My best friend when I was younger before I met my husband. Oh, okay. I just read that. If you're a friend first and you cross that line, then there's no longer a friendship. You may lose your friendship. I think it might take a little bit of a downtime, but if you're close enough friends, you can be friends forever. Been unscary. Now I've said it before, guys, and I make my own words here, but I do think that a man and a woman can be just friends as long as they're not left alone at home by themselves together and they're not attracted to each other. Thinks a lot of him as well. Oh, really, Gigi? Yes, I had thoughts happening to me, and I'm still heartbroken from it. He acts like. Oh, I'm sorry, Coupon Mama. Hush, Brandon. Hush. Oh, my goodness. I thought I had, after being married for 36 years of marriage, he killed himself. Oh, gosh, Candy Corn. I'm sorry to hear that. Wow. I don't know, guys. Honestly, I feel like girls get jealous, I think, a little bit more than boys do. What y'all think? We'll make that a question here in a minute. H has a lot. Hold on just a second. I got to check on Logan. He's in there coughing. Okay, he seems to be okay now. But seriously, though, like, uh, I think that honestly, people can be friends and go there and still be friends afterwards. It takes a while and still not want, you know, if somebody's been in my heart before, they're going to stay in my heart. They're not going anywhere. You know what I'm saying? And I think, if somebody's been in my heart, you're right, Brandon Filippini. You're absolutely right. People leave pieces of themselves with you. And that's the truth. I think they help build you. People help build you. Biscuit head. There's my sweet biscuit head. How are you, my biscuit head? Brandon here's my friend for the last 20 some years. And this boy will always have my heart. He's always had my heart and he always will. He's been my friend for, that's biscuit head. Brandon here, he's always had my heart and he always has and he always will. He's been a friend of mine for over 20 years. So I think you was like what 21, Brandon, when I met you, and I was like 28, something like that. And we've been friends that long. But let's see. Let me go back and see my thing here, guys. Let's see. Can a man and a woman be just friends? 86% said yes. 14% said no. We are getting all this shit, Brandon. I'm older than you. I think I'm like 8 years older than you. How old are you? No, don't tell your age. I think that you're like, are you 40 yet? Are you 40 yet, Brandon? I don't think you are you? You're 38. 40. And you've embraced it? 40. See, yeah, I knew I was like a few years younger than you. I mean, not younger, older than you. Yeah, we are kind of getting older. Life's really crazy that we're getting older. Thank y'all. No, you do not. You get to. I'm jealous because you get to go on trips and stuff. Get to go to the ocean and stuff. I want to do that. I'd love to be at the ocean 24/7. Really, Coupon Mom? So let's see how many people's voted. Everybody vote real quick. 78 people's voted. I'm going to refresh my screen here. I'm going to tell the results again. Y'all only got 58 likes in here, and there's over 150 people in here. Y'all don't care to hit that like button for me, please? Thank you all so much. I love y'all. God bless. Okay, so here's the results. Can a man and a woman just be friends? 85% says yes, 15% says no. You know what I think? I think if can they be just friends if both of them are attractive people? I don't know. I think they could be. Hey, Cricket. Happy Valentine's Day. When'd you sneak in here, Sunflower? Beautiful Sunflower. I'll be in Arizona next week installing. Really, Brandon? Show. Arizona's hot. But I heard it's a beautiful place. I've never been there before. I heard it was beautiful. Oh, cool. Thanks, TG. So, here's another question. I'm going to go in and end this question, and I got another question for you guys, okay? Here's another question. I ended that poll, and it looks like people say that you can be just friends. Here's another question, guys. Here we go. Thank you, beautiful sunflower. Thank you, darling. Thank you, thank you. Well, I need that then, Brandon, because I'm getting old. I'm older than you, remember? So I like just sitting in the shower for like 20 minutes after I need to get out because I like to feel the heat. Okay, the next question is if you ever met somebody offline and started a relationship. Thank you, Pamela. Have you ever met somebody online and started a relationship? That's the question. That's how I met my husband. We talked every day for 2 weeks straight before I agreed to finally meet him in person. Biscuithead said I married him. Wow. I met my BFF during Casey Anthony's trial. We see friends each. Wow. I know. Do you like them, Beth Ann? They're pretty cool, aren't they? When you talk about love, there's just all kinds of stuff to talk about. You know, because we've all experienced it from one point to the next. Did you meet your girlfriend online too? Brandon Filippini? I love saying his name. I always have. Have you? And did you start relationships? Have you met? I've met a few people online. Quite a few people online. Hey, Heather. No, Justin's not here. Yeah, till he showed up and I seen out the window and went hiding, looking nothing like the pic that I. It sounds like you got catfished. I met my husband at the grocery store. Social media wasn't big back then. I met him in Vegas. He was very nice. Really, see, Garrett? So I've had a few experiences of meeting people online. And um, I met this one guy on Yahoo Chat, um, and that was when, Lord, I was really young. What did Heather say? Hold on. Damn it! I seen him and emailed, sent him an email, and I wanted him to look at. Thanks, Chicky. um, but that was the good old days. It was back in 2000 and I don't know. I can't even remember, like 2003. So that tells you something. So anyway, I met him on Yahoo Chat, and I had the most ridiculous, slutty name on earth. And I just had that name for reaction purposes. But I got on there and I started talking, and his name was Chris, and he was the sweetest person in God's green earth. Honestly, I loved him. Loved him. And we talked for, he lived in Georgetown, Kentucky. And I lived in Harlan, which was about 3 hours away. And he was, he, you know, he was shit. I could say he was the one that got away. Okay, I said it. He was the one that got away. He was perfect in every way. He was hardworking. He was hardworking. He was beautiful, uh, sweet, um, generous. I mean, I'd only known him like 2 months, but back in then, we just went by little pictures. Hey, Win Wins and Designs. How are you? We just went by pictures. We didn't have FaceTime or all that crap back then. So we just went by them little pictures. There was not even MySpace or Facebook at the time. I met Brandon Filippini on MySpace. I had AOL chat back then too, yes. But I met you on MySpace, Brandon. And Brandon actually lives in my town. And I met him on MySpace. So that tells you about how long I've knew Brandon. And but we had plenty mutual friends. Uh, but anyway, this was this was not even, shut up, Brandon. This was before even AOL practically. Yeah, you had to have dial up to dial it up. I had AOL. I still got an AOL email address. Um, and me and this guy, we hit it off. He would come to Harlan to see me. He, our first Valentine's Day, he sent me flowers to my workplace. He was wonderful. But I was so self-conscious of myself at the time that I could refuse to believe that somebody could love me. So I didn't return the love back to him. And I let him leave. I remember Napster too, Brandon. That was pretty cool. We put some Napster on them computers, man. But bye, C Care. Good night, honey. But he was, thank you, D Lucky. But this dude was shit. He was definitely the one that got away back then. And I let him go because I thought that he wasn't into me. I thought he was into my friend Tammy. Brandon knows who Tammy is. And so I let him go. And he ended up getting with the girl, and they got married and had kids and stuff. And well, they didn't get married right off. They ended up having a kid. And he contacted me about 6 years later. He hunted me down, and he contacted me, and he called me up and he said, "I got to ask you a question." I said, "What is it, Chris?" He said, "Why didn't you ever love me?" He said, I'd travel 3 to 4 hours after I get off work at night. He said, "Why didn't you love me?" He said, "I was so in love with you." And I said, "I loved you, dumbass." I said, "Why didn't you tell me?" But it was too late because he already had his daughter, and he was getting ready to get married, and it was too late. So after that conversation, I never spoke to him again. That was tragic because he was amazing. Amazing. And then I met Chibili on here. I met Chibili on here. Yep. He's an online hookup. Yep. Yep. I don't think I've met anybody else. Uh no. As far as online, and I dare to do anything online anymore. My best friend hooked me up with my husband. She works with him 15 years ago. It's 5 kids and I have our 5th grandbaby. Oh, that's awesome, beautiful sunflower. Online 12 years ago. So it's very common to meet people online nowadays and have relationships with them and stuff. Hey, Miss Colt 45 with 2 zigzags. Baby, that's all you need. Yeah, I remember when I met Brandon. I had just got MySpace and I was learning how to do all them codes and stuff on MySpace. And Brandon popped up out of the blue. And he was we ended up becoming BFFs. Very good friends. And we're still friends to this day. Like I said, it's over 20 years ago. So we're still friends to this day. Don't blame you to be too scary these days now. Yeah, well, back then it was a little different. Now I don't even know. I made a video of for my husband, but I made 2 videos. The second video is censored. Oh, let me tell you more about that boy, that guy Chris. The reason why I was so self-conscious is because he thought I was skinny, which I wasn't very fat back then. He thought that I was skinny. He had never seen me before. Oh, thank you, Coke 45. He didn't see that I was a chunky girl, and he thought I was skinny. You're right, Brandon. Absolutely. It was scary back then, too. But no, Chris thought I was skinny, and he would talk about chunky girls, and he would talk about them. And I told him before I met him, though, I didn't like catfish him. I said, you know, I'm not that skinny. And he's like, okay. And he's like, I don't care at this point. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, I'm just making you aware and stuff. And I told him I wasn't that skinny. But back in them days, y'all, we didn't have FaceTimes and stuff like that. We just had to go on pictures. And that's it. Pictures. Back in them days. And his picture was a lot different than what he looked like when I met him. But I can honestly say when he met me, like I might be fat, honey, but I was never ugly. Never ugly. And when he met me, um he told me that I was perfect. So, but I was still self-conscious because he had talked about chunky girls in the past. But nowadays, there's FaceTiming and stuff like that. And so if you date and you see somebody, you can FaceTime somebody to see what they look like. So that's a good thing. You got any man age 27 to 30 single. My daughter is single, needs a real man. She just has hit all her. I don't know anybody. Thank you, Miss Choo Choo. I know a lot of big women who are beautiful. I wasn't ugly. I wasn't ugly at all. It's just I was chunky and I was insecure because um, I was chunky. A lot of big women that know are very pretty in the inside and out. But I didn't want to catfish him and not tell him, hey, I'm a chunky girl. I got a big booty. I didn't want to do that. So, but it still kept me self conscious not to pursue the relationship. So that was something that was just, it was an experience to say the least. Now with Chill Billy, he told me all he seen was from this part up. He didn't know what I really looked like. So when I met him over at the horse stable, he was like, really, Coupon Mama? When I met him over at the horse stable, I'm a chunky girl. But when I come out of that car, he was he was stumbling over himself. He thought I was pretty. So I seen a little bit of it when we was walking down that little embankment to get down to the water, and Miss Chewy went ahead of me and he tried to grab my hand and help me down. And I'm like, this dude's flirting with me. Hey, my beautiful Brit, how are you, gorgeous? And then that's all it took. Hi, Big Phoenix, how are you, beautiful? Thank you, Patty Graham. Thank you, Gigi. Um, but that was the funny part. So let's look at the results real quick, guys. Oh, have you ever met someone online and started a relationship? 34% said yes, 66% said no. And that's out of 58 votes. I'm going to leave that up there just a little bit longer. And y'all go and vote. And while you're voting, hit the like button. Thank you, Cricket. Thank you very much. Even I got my big glasses on. I got my big nerd glasses on. Hold on just a second. Let me show y'all. This picture right here is before I got married. What I look like before I got married. That's me and my friend Tammy. Uh, I had lost all kinds of weight here. And I believe this was around, this is around the time I met you, Brandon. Right here. Me and Tammy. I actually got pictures, but I don't think you used to come and hang out at the parties and stuff at Tammy's house. Yes, I had dark hair, y'all. I didn't have the blonde hair. Well, I might have had a little bit of highlights in this picture. Possibly. I had a little bit of highlights. Yeah. But I've always been chunky. I just couldn't date online no more ever. I just couldn't bring myself to do that. Honestly. I just couldn't do it. It's just too, I don't know. I just don't have any desire to date anybody online. Let me see if I find another picture. Hold on. Oh, that's me and my pussycat. You remember him, Brandon? Pussycat. That's my pussycat. Uh-oh. Didn't want to tell you that picture. It's me and Logan. We got rained out. These are all my pictures off my Facebook. I believe everybody's seen them. There's me and the lovely. Y'all know who that is. Look at, she's even got a mean face there. Look at that face. She's even got a mean face there, y'all. I met my honey from a and just went, really? These are when we was little. At my grandparents' house. That's when I was seeing Dolly Parton. I'm not gonna bring it up there. After my divorce, the first date I went on, let's just say I know how those women in Lifetime movies feel. Brendan, was that the one with Taylor? Was that the date you went on with Taylor? See, I never dated after my divorce. I just started seeing Chillbilly. And I mean, that was it. I never dated after my divorce. Well, I've only been divorced for a month and a half now, guys. 2 months. Month and a half? No, since December 28th. I had to call you out, Brandon. Oh, Lord. That was a crazy situation. But Chip the only one I've been with since my divorce. But like I said, my divorce is only 2 months old. Not even 2 months. But me and Sun King's been away from each other for over a year. Actually, Sun King and I's divorce was final on the day that we left. He left last year, which was December 28th last year. And of year before last, actually. And then December 28th. So it's almost 2 months. We met originally out in the wild. I was actually coming to eat at your place. I know, like you helped her like move cords or something, didn't you? Brandon? You haven't been back to my restaurant in a while to get a Hawaiian bowl. I thought you and Chillbilly were a couple. We are, and Anna. Me and Chillbilly are a couple. Yeah. He's my sweetness. That's your birthday, ain't it, Choo Choo? That was the day my divorce was final. I remember the first time. See, I met Brandon on MySpace, and we started talking. We was just hit it off. We was like great friends. Like we could talk about literally freaking anything, sailboats, anything. And I met him at Walmart after we met on MySpace, but he lived in the same town as I lived in, and we met at Walmart. And as with mutual friends, and we've become BFFs right off from the bat. Right off of the bat. Well, next time you come to Harlan, you need to come on over and get a Hawaiian bowl. But yeah, let me check my thing here. Okay, we're still setting it. Have you ever met someone online and started a relationship? 31% says yes, 69% says no. And that's 72 votes. Let me refresh my page real quick. I'm going to let it try to get it to 100 votes before I end it. Y'all go over there and vote. And while you're voting, hit the like button for me, guys. Josh, I have not released the photo. I can't release the photo because it's got my niece in it. And it's not a photo, it's a video. And it's got my niece in it. And I can't blur her out of the video. So, and she's not been, I mean, she's pretty mean. She's pretty mean, but I better just, I try to strive not to be as mean as she is. Just so that I can crop it for you. I try to strive not to be as mean as she is. So that's the only reason why I haven't released it yet. I've heard though that you've been asking about it. Maybe I'll see what I can do about getting something around for you. But I gotta be careful. She's got some of me too. Okay, Pete Phoenix, you have a good day, okay, honey? A screenshot from the video. It is kind of dark too. And like I said, I'm still trying to be a better person. That's the only reason why I'm still trying to be that better person. Let her pull another shenanigan like she did the other night, though. Damn it. We're going to be doing some editing. Hi, Lisa Kletchner. Where you been, honey? Let's have some fun. Well, if she wasn't my sister, I would. She's she's something else, I'll tell you that. Let the love flow. Let's see, how many people's voted now? Just at 75. I guess I'll end it. Y'all go and vote. Hurry real quick and vote and hit that like button. And I'll end it here in another 2 minutes. She was adopted, so it's okay. You can release it. Listen, if she was adopted, oh Lord. When I come out of my mama's coochie chew, Daisy started beating me up. She didn't like me. Thanks, Brandy Overstreet. Thank you so much, honey. I'll have to make her another cake. But rest assured, I've got it covered. I'll make her another cake. Rest assured. I'm I'm trying to figure out what her favorite flavor is. Worm. Oh, chunky chunk. I got her covered. Oh goodness. She's so mean. And Lord of mercy, she lied so bad yesterday. Listen, she said that I told Sherry that Don gave Candace black eye and broke her nose, and I wanted Sherry to call the police. And she said that I said it, and she swore by it. And Candace believed her. And I was like, "You're a lying cunt, Daisy," and she is. Yes, she is. She definitely is. That's her boyfriend. That's not her boyfriend. She's crushing on him. He's not crushing on her. Let me rephrase that. She would like for him to be her boyfriend. Ah, she would like for it. But oh, hey, if she can lie, I can tell you all. I done told Candace I was lying about it. But if Daisy can lie, I can lie too. It's crazy how she lies. Me. She always lies on me. I'm gonna go close my thing down now. Got 79 votes. Oh, 80 votes. And 80 people says, have you ever met someone online and started a relationship? um 80 people voted. 68% said no. 32% said yes. So it's becoming more of a common thing, guys. It really is. So I'm ending the poll now. Now let me think about my next question. I know she said that, but Daisy lied and said I said it. I tried to explain to her she's a natural born comedian and she needs to not be so triggered. I ended up with makeup with your sister. She pretended she didn't understand. Oh, so what's my next question, guys? What's the question? Thank you, Cricket. Somebody give me a good question to ask. About love. What should I ask? I tried to explain. Okay. Everything else, she should have clicked it. How many things has Daisy bit the tip off of? Lisa! Why do I still have this thing beside me? Oh, that's a good one. How many people were married on Valentine's Day? Well, my marriage was 2 days afterwards. I was married February 16th of 2008. But this was somebody just suggested this one. Would you let me read that again. She put, hold on. Would you hook up with your first love again? Would you hook up with your first love again. There we go. There, go get your poll, guys. There's another poll. Hey, Aunt B, what you doing, honey? Would you hook up with your first love again? That's the question. Where's Brandon at? Brandon, hey, would you hook back up with your first love again? That's the question. And I know who your first love is. My first love, let's see. I was 17. Me and my friend Jenny skipped school. And her cousins had moved to Harlan um, that day, and she took me to meet her cousins. And she introduced me to her cousins. She introduced me to her cousin Mike, and he was hotter than a $2 pistol. He was beautiful, um, very athletic, beautiful, yummy, yummy. And I was only 17, and he was 18, and he just graduated high school. And I still was in high school. So he used to walk over, and because we lived in town and my school was in town, so he'd walk up to my school and wait on for me to get off school. And then he'd walk me home, and we'd walk around, and he was just, oh, my dreamy dream. Sweet, um, athletic. Oh, and I thought he was the sun, the moon, and the stars. He was just everything. And it lasted about 3 months. And Valentine's Day come, and he gave me my Valentine's Day gift, which was, oh, he gave me a ring, a necklace. We were young, so it was all just so sweet. And oh, he was just, I never had sex with him because I was a good girl. You know who I'm talking about, don't you, Brandon? She was your high school sweetheart. Was she your high school sweetheart? And we got along so great. And then the snowstorm of 93, it was in 93, came along. And he got stuck in another town. And I didn't see him for like 2 weeks straight. And oh, my heart was broken. That song by Mariah Carey, I Can't Live, Living Is Without You. Um, that kind of stuff. I was just so broken. And when he came back, things were different. Because he went with his mom to go get some of his mom's stuff. When he came back, things were so much different. And then there's this little chick named Hillary, and she started going and watching him play basketball. And I just trusted him. I trusted everything about him. And she flirted with him and everything. And I felt he was pulling away from me. We were young. So you know how long relationships last at that age. And I had his class ring. So him and I was walking around, and he just got through playing basketball. And we went into the local BP, and I sat down, and I'm like, I feel like we're not there anymore. And he's like started crying, and we had this big dramatic breakup. And he left and moved to Buffalo, New York. But he asked me to come with him before that. And my mom said, hell no, you're 17. Not happening. So he moved to Buffalo, New York, and I never seen him again. And as he left, I sang that song by Mariah Carey. I can't live if living is without you. And yeah, that was my first love. I can remember standing on the bridge looking at the water. It was really cold and thinking, I need to jump off of this bridge. Then I'm thinking, that's be cold. Maybe I won't do that. Okay. So that goes through a 17-year-old's brain when she loses her first love. But if I would have never met him and his family, it wouldn't put me on track to have met my husband because my ex-husband's best friend was married to Mike's sister, Bonnie. And I seen her, this was 10 years later, and I hunted Mike down and found him on MySpace. And I sent a message, letting him know I never got to see it again, let him know how I felt, just like a closure message. I didn't know he was in Afghanistan, and his wife got all of his messages. And she messaged me back, and she's like, bitch, stay away from my husband, blah, blah, blah. I didn't know that. But the only thing I put in there was like closure. Well, I seen Bonnie that night in Walmart, and lo and behold, her husband was there, and his best friend was my ex husband. So that's how I met my ex husband. It's through Mike's little sister. Bonnie is Mike's little sister. So that's how I met my husband, ex husband. And that's how that saga happened. So, yes. Would I go back to my first love again if I could? No. Not at all. He was a dick, but he was good looking. He was sweet, but he was a dick. Kinda. I wouldn't go back to him. No. Now, there's another Mike, and that was the one that I was telling y'all about earlier that I knew him since we was kids. And he was my best friend, everything. You met this hut. Really? Cocoa Pop? So yeah, guys. I told you we was talking about love tonight. There it is. Love is in the air. Let's see what our thing says so far. Only 38. Would you hook up with your first love again? 37% of people said yes. 63% said no. I wouldn't. I would not. I would not hook up with my first love. No. Not at all. Y'all go vote real quick because I'm going to end this one so I can make another one. Really, Lisa? Only 42 voted so far, guys. While you're voting, make sure you're hitting that like button over there, guys. I don't know about y'all, but I know about us. Only way to trust. Started when we were younger, you were my boo. I've been still singing the halftime show there with Usher. I love that halftime show, but I always loved Usher. Is your first experience of what you think love is there for a reason it ran? Right, Bluebird, right. Thank you. Let's check it again. 45 votes so far. Let's give it to 50 and then would you hook up with your first love again? That's the question. Somebody give me an idea for another question. One of Usher's other first jobs was a soap opera actor. I know, Lisa. That's cool, ain't it? Hey, Lolly. How are you, Lolly? Already hooked up with him. Oh, lollipop. You go, girlfriend. Okay, I'm going to end this one. I'm going to read the results. This one's going to be a little bit more spicier one, guys. And it's going to have a little bit more choices. Now, it said, would you hook up with your first love again? And 39% says yes, 61% said no. It looks like no is the winner. So here we go. Here we go, guys. This is a spicier question. Here we go. I put it out there. How many people have you had sex with? 1 to 10? 20, 10 to 20? 20 to 30? 40 plus? Ooh, guys, that's a spicy question. Going to bed. Night, Patty Graham. Okay, Doozy, don't tell if you don't want to. I'm not answering that. It's anonymous, horsewoman. I wouldn't know if you answered it or not. I can't see anybody's votes. I could just see how many people voted and the percentage of people's votes. Currently, the 1 to 10%, the 1 to 10 people is at 75%. The 10 to 20 people are at 24%. And there's nothing for the 20 to 30. Oh, there went one for the 8% for the 20 to 30 people. 12% now. And there's only 25 votes. I mean, this is interesting, guys. Very interesting. Love it. We get all. Is Miss Tia in here? Well, bless your heart, Miss Tia. What are you doing up this late? Don't pussycats. Oh, pussycats like to roam at night. That's what happens. Little pussycats like to roam at night. Okay, fine. 10 to 20. Oh my God. That's sinner. A little sinner dinner. A little sinnertainment. A little sinnersation. Just roaming, darling. She's such a little proper pussy cat. She's been a naughty pussy. She heard us in here talking plumb filthy. Come on, guys. Let's see what you got to say. Let's look. I can't wait. Hey, guys, love. How are you, honey? I can't wait to look and see what the final. There's only 30 people that's voted on this. Y'all know I can't see who's voted. So go over and vote it up. Oh, wow. Whew. Sorry, guys. You haven't been with somebody in 40 years, horsewoman? Do you have a toy? Do you have a toy? I mean, do you need me to make you a toy? I guess I could put some silicone in that and fill that up. Oh no, I couldn't handle that, y'all. I'm sorry. Jinkies ain't that much of a woman to handle that. Y'all, I'm never gonna put that up. Y'all know I use that for everything it's worth. I was 33 years old when I got married. So I was no, I was 33. Well, no. I was 32 when I got married. 33 when I had Logan. The cobwebs need knocked off. Bless its heart. That would hurt, wouldn't it? That definitely would hurt. Whew. I'm starting to feel sleepy. Well, listen, I've considered purchasing a device off of Amazon. I'm not going to lie. Because I'm in a long distance relationship. So, it is what it is. I'm not dead. GG. I'm going on at least 10 years. I have not met any guys I care to date. Really? I'm going on a little bit over a week. Chewy! Chewy said I'll send you some links, Jinx. Oh my goodness. Hey, Swim. Get one. I met with hubby and nonsense. Really? Well, I'm considering getting something. I really am. Because I'm in a long distance relationship. And girls get lonely sometimes. So, And I've never been that good time girl to just go and sleep with just anybody. So I feel like me and Horsewoman need one of them. Uh, I haven't even looked for it though. I haven't even looked for anything like that. I like to find a nice, rich lawyer. Well, yeah. Swim said you will wonder why you haven't gotten one sooner. I need one. I don't think I would like to have Nicolina's use devices. I think she can keep them for herself. Lisa, that's funny. But I think it might be something I can invest in. Just a peeking. It's Valentine's Day. Where's your Valentine at? He's in Greenville, Tennessee. Bootsy. For my youngest daughter that head to college before I decide to date. I understand, horsewoman. I understand. Oh, Chewy! Oh my goodness. Chewy just sent me a picture of something. I thought my hubby was a creep at first because he know me. Definitely knows his brother-in-law was a guy. Really? I'm just saying, you know, the worst thing that anybody could do is rush into a marriage without being totally and thoroughly in love with somebody and not knowing exactly all their quirks and everything. I'm not saying my ex was this horrible, mean person because he wasn't. We share we share actually two children. Um, we share a child in heaven and then we share Logan. And Logan is my whole world. So I can't say my marriage was a total mistake. It wasn't. There was just lots of things that happened that grew us totally apart so much that yeah. The Lilo devices I've heard are good quality. A few YouTubers I've watched reviewed them. I'll have to look them up real quick. Lilo, Brandon? Lilo? Okay, let's look here. I'm going to share my pages, y'all. Y'all can see what I'm looking at. Oh, let's have a look. Oh, okay. Okay. That damn thing's $171. Daggone. They better be magical. Oh, you get 15% off of it. There's a prostate massage for the guys. Rabbit. Oh my. Now there's this one that you can buy, and I don't know where it came from. There's this one you could buy, and oh, it will not fix underlying issues. No, it won't. Not at all. There's this one that you could buy, guys, and it's good for like people that's not living close to each other. And the man can download the app and he can turn it on and off when he wants. And, well, or you could do it on the cheap, like TM Veggie Friends. Yeah, well, um, they freak me out. I don't know. I think I'm gonna become a toy kind of girl. Timu, Horsewoman says. Um, but what it is, it's like there's an app that you can download, and he can turn it on and off. So you could be sitting and just having your halally dally day, and all of a sudden he flips it on, and you're just like, oh, you know what I mean? And that kind of shut up, Josh. You're not supposed to be watching this. But I think that would be amazing. Just saying. Put a one in the chat if you would like to have one of them. Honestly, I think that would be amazing. Josh ain't supposed to be watching this. This is Jinkies After Dark. I mean, yeah. That's for people that like. Chibbilly lives 2 hours from me. Brenda, you need to get this for your woman. So you can just download that app. Horsewoman says she's not giving that cake pic. No, I got a cake pic. Hold on. I got a cake pic. Hold on. This one was, hold on, let's see. Let's see. Oh, Josh can come up. I don't care. Anybody wants to come up and come up. It sure Daisy needs to start her vibrator. Girl, I've been sitting here for 5 minutes trying to type something, but couldn't because I've been laughing too hard. We do laugh in here, guys. We do, especially these late night ones. We laugh a lot in these late night ones. We definitely have some fun. Matthew wanted to come up to me bad. Lord. We have a great time in these late night ones. At least now we know what should have been given Daisy instead of the voodoo doll. But yeah, them are pretty cool looking devices, to say the least. And I think it would work out for a couple that lives far away from each other too. You're not going back outside, you little whore. My dog's a whore, y'all. You're not going back outside, not to whore around, no. No, I know that boy dog's out there. No, ma'am. No. Don't go there. Come on, Coco. Bring that link up here. I won't laugh at your accent. Y'all, listen. Do you hear his whore? Sissy, stop being a whore. There's this big old handsome half German Shepherd. He's too big for her, y'all. But she's ready to go. Keep in mind, she's never been pregnant before. I don't think she's fixed. Well, she couldn't be in heat if she's fixed. She's just feeling like her mama, Jinky's roommate. Chewy! Chimmy's been going to the gym lately. And I told him, I said, he's been tanning the teddy bear going to the gym lately. And he's doing this like UV treatment thing on his skin and stuff. And I told him, I said, I want to see what your abs look like. He's like, I got abs now. He's bragging about abs stuff. I said, I want to see. I want to see. He's going to show me. He won't show me on damn phone. She is swim. She's in heat. I don't know why, because she already yeah, give me one, Marlena. Uh she she's not due to go in heat until uh the end of April, early May. Roxy, she's never been pregnant before. She's 7 years old. She's never been pregnant. And she was a rescue dog, and I've just never really had to. She lives in the house. She stays in the house. When it gets bad, we put diapers on her. Really, Marlena? I have to check it out. You girls know what you're talking about. Well, she does go to heat twice a year. She usually goes into heat in September and April. But this year she went into heat in October. And now she's back in heat again. But there's been a boy dog out there. He's much bigger than she is. So I don't think he can get her pregnant. Um, he hangs around a little bit. And I think he's brought her into heat. But like I said, He's so much bigger than her. There's just no way he can get her pregnant. The last time she was in heat, they hung around with each other and he didn't get her pregnant. Now, if you got a little chihuahua over in here, now that'd be a different story. Okay, Celeste, thanks for that. Thank you for that. Let's check the let's check the thing real quick, y'all. How many people have you had sex with? 49 people voted, guys. If you haven't voted, I'm gonna give you another minute or two to vote. Go over there and vote. And while you're voting, click that like button too, guys. It says how many people have you had sex with? 10 to 1 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 40 plus. You got 54% of people are saying that it's 1 to 10. You got 10 to 20 people. You got 21% on that. 20, 30 people, you got 13%. And somebody just went there with 40 plus people, you got 11%. There's been 53 votes. So 40 plus people, it looks like maybe a couple people, well, they're whores. Yeah, whores. But yeah, I'll give it a little bit more time while we're thinking about a new thing to make a thing about. And no, sister, so I've always gotten along better with men, with women, my current husband. I don't think he's coming up, horsewoman. That's what Matthew voted. I don't know. I don't think Matthew's as big as hoe as what y'all think he is. Matthew's been married to his wife for several years. The only reason why he's going through a divorce right now is because his wife has a dependency problem on alcohol. And she just is not good around the kids and him right now. I just don't think that he's that much of a ho ho that we think. I think he's a good boy. Lord, I better get my tail to bed. It's getting a little late. Oh, let me show you his picture, his cock picture, right quick, guys. Hold on, let me make it big. Okay, that's better. Okay. I know, Etta Jackson. Did you see that? That's funny. Okay, I'm sharing my screen. Here's the picture, Josh. Here's your picture. If you don't stop, I'm going to show everyone a picture of you eating the head off the cock cake. Oh no. Bobby G. Wayward Spirits made that, guys. I had to. Spaying female dogs is healthier for them so they don't get urinary cancer and breast cancer. I just found that out recently. Really, Bootsy? Wow. Did you know that one of the reasons why women live longer than men and don't develop heart problems till later on in life is because the estrogen helps fight off the bad cholesterols in the body. When you start losing your estrogen and you don't have it no more, you really need to keep an eye on your heart. That was 12%. Better get tested. Absolutely. Absolutely. I love it, guys. Good night, Cricket. You have a beautiful night. Sweet dreams to you. I guess I'll end that poll right now. That's the last poll of the night. 62 voted. 53% said 1 to 10. 19% said 10 to 20. 13% said 20 to 30. And 15% said 40 plus. Please go get tested. Okay, there we go. There we go. Josh says rubs his hands together like a supervillain. I I can't do it, Josh. I can't do it. I know you want that picture, but I can't do it. I got one of me. That was my niece shoved the whole damn cake in my face. That cake was so good. It was chocolate on chocolate. It was triple chocolate. So good. It was a good cake. My people will contact your people. Okay, Josh. Okay. Lord of mercy, Marlena. Go. Oh, goodness. But I guess I'm out, guys. I'm going to bed. I'm tired. Finally. I feel better now than I felt earlier. I was in a funk earlier. I do need to get my booty in the bed, though, because I don't want to be in a funk tomorrow. I don't have a fever no more or anything. So I feel so much better. But not in a funk anymore. So y'all get some rest. Go to bed. I hope y'all enjoyed tonight's live. I should have just put rated R on here, got it over with. Or rated XYVPN, whatever. No, horsewoman, I'm too daggone stubborn to go to urgent care. You know me. I need to go. Good night, guys. Good night, my beautiful sunflower. Good night, guys. God bless. Have a beautiful night, morning, February 15th, the day after Valentine's Day. Love y'all.